My friends, my youngest son is about to turn 4 in just a few weeks, and in his short life, we have seen him have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of seizures on top of tons of other complications that he's had due to one single gene mutation that he has on his 6th chromosome, which is affecting the amount of SYNGAP1 protein that his brain can actually produce, which then affects all of the other aspects of his life, including his physical ability, his cognitive ability, and again, it triggers his seizures, which is just absolutely hard to go through, which is why I'm here to ask you to help me out, because we actually can potentially do something about this. We live in a time and age where curing a single gene mutation is actually on the table for scientific researchers, but in order to get that done, they need a lot of money in order to fund this research. And fun fact, a lot of the funds for rare disease research comes from the parents and their network, which is why I'm here to talk about tomorrow, which is our 4th annual charity live stream, Cannonball for the Cure, where we're going to be trying to raise $150,000 to go towards a drug discovery project that could actually lead to us finding a drug to actually cure my son and give him a better quality of life moving forward, because we're at that time in history, folks. And in order to help raise all of these funds, we've got some amazing giveaways, which I'll talk about in just a second. But let's talk about the actual event first. It's Cannonball for the Cure. Typically, the Cannonball Run, as it's known, is a highly illegal race across the United States from New York City to LA, where people try to do it in as fast as possible time as they can. The current record is, I think, something like 25 hours, and then the electric vehicle record, which is what we're going to be doing it in, is somewhere around 45 hours. We will not be attempting a record of any sort. Rather, we're going to be live streaming the experience. So number one, not documenting your crimes is a big thing. And before you ask, I'm not doing this alone. I actually have 2 co-pilots who are going to be riding along with me, Kevin and Peter, who both also have children who suffer from SYNGAP1. We're all trying to do this for our kids. We're all trying to make a better path forward, and I'm excited to have them along for what is going to be a very grueling journey. However, the trip back, I'm going solo because they're flying out of LA, but I have to drive my car home. I'm not looking forward to that part, but I'm very excited for the actual charity fundraiser portion of it. But we're going to be doing the entire trip live streamed in a Tesla Model X to symbolize the hope that the future brings for my son, because electric vehicles are more than likely going to become the future of vehicles. So doing a Cannonball run in what is going to replace the current way of doing things does make a lot of good metaphor sense, at least in my mind. Plus, we're going to have plenty of fun and hijinks along the way. And even though I know a lot of you will give to this cause out of the generosity of your heart, because you have helped my family in the toughest of times when it didn't give you anything back to do so, I have made sure that, number one, we have amazing sponsors who are on board, such as LTTstore.com, such as Drop, NZXT, Helix Sleep, iBuyPower, The Ridge, Acetech, Silverstone, and Wootware, who have all come together to either match donations towards this cause, so every dollar that you donate goes that much further, or to help sponsor a prize that we're going to be giving away. So check this. We have 5 full gaming PCs, 4 graphics cards, and 1 high-end laptop that we're going to be giving away during this charity event. The grand prize being this i9-11900K plus RX 6900 XT PC. It's an absolute beautiful PC, but let's talk about the other ones. We've got this gorgeous Snow PC, which has a 10700KF plus an RTX 3070. This really neat micro ATX case, which has a Ryzen 7 5800X plus an RTX 3070 Ti. This dope Stormtrooper build, which has an i7-11700K plus an RTX 3060, not to mention a $2,500 PC sponsored by iBuyPower from the Revolt 3 lineup. Then we have 4 GPUs that you could possibly win. We have an RTX 3080 plus water cooling kit on offer from Acetech. We also have 2 RX 580s, which I know is a little low end at this point, but it's still a worthy card that could potentially be given away. It's free, so don't complain. And then as an incentive to get you to tune in early to the stream at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, during the first 3 hours, we're gonna have an open guessing contest where if you can be the first person to guess the amount of hours and minutes that it takes us to get to our destination in LA, I will give you my personal RTX 3080 Ti. I will rip it out of my system and ship it to you. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, we have this high-end gaming laptop with a Ryzen 9 5900 plus an RTX 3070 plus 165Hz screen plus a mechanical keyboard courtesy of Wootware. This is their Wootbook Ultra 3, and it's an absolute beast of a laptop. There's gonna be multiple ways to enter into this giveaway. Some of it's no purchase necessary, so just be sure to tune in over on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/UFDisciple. We will also be streaming here, as well as on the Hot News channel, as well as the UFD Tech Facebook page. So no matter what, you can't miss it. We're also gonna have some celebrity guest appearances, such as Steve from Gamers Nexus, Paul from Paul's Hardware, Zach from Zach's Tech Turf. You guys just name everything after yourself, don't you? Brett from UFD Tech. No, what? I didn't call Brett Tech. Come on, guys. And if you happen to see us on the road and you can meet us at a supercharger, I might have some LTTstore.com merch to give to you. So all told, we're looking at $15,000 in total giveaway prizes that we're gonna be giving up to you. Again, a lot of this is coming out of my personal collection. Some of it is sponsored, but for the most part, the idea is that we are trying to cure my son as well as other people who suffer from SYNGAP1. But the technology, once it's developed, applies to many other disorders that are out there that are focused on single gene mutations. And they all have amazing communities of amazing parents who are also trying to raise funds to cure their kids. And if one of us can get this technology developed and have it implemented for their kids, this could mean that there's a lot of hope that could go around. So if you guys wouldn't mind tuning in tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, sticking with us for as long as you possibly can, because number one, that helps your chances of winning the giveaway, but then number two, it lets us know that you're with us as we do this endurance event across the country. Additionally, if you want to help towards the production cost of the stream, we will have official Cannonball for the Cure merch shirts linked in the video description. Bonfire.com/UFD Cure is where you can pick these shirts up. All of that money will go to help offset the production costs that we've had for this stream, because it has been months in the making. I've had to re-engineer a few things that typically work on certain studio streams that don't work with live streams, but I've made it so that we should have a really remarkable experience come tomorrow. Obviously, since we're going to be driving across the US, I've done my best to make sure we have backups of internet. However, you can't predict everything, so I am expecting that the internet will go down at some point, but the stream will not go down, will still remain live, and everything will be recorded. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you there tomorrow. I really appreciate all the support that you've shown us over the years. I cannot do this alone. I need the support of my community in order to move forward. And if we're going to see my son's life change, as well as the lives of hundreds, if not millions of other people out there who suffer from single gene mutations, we need to come together as a community to make this happen. And I'm so thankful for the TechTuber community who's responded to my call, who's willing to sponsor the event like Linus, or make some celebrity appearances, as well as donations like a bunch of other TechTubers who you'll see on the stream. With that being said, I'm Brett with the UFD Tech channel. I will see you tomorrow live from New York. It's not Saturday night, it's the Cannonball for the Cure charity stream. Cheers, my friends. This is a precarious tower of computers. Nice.